welcome to Hoop Shooting the Breeze, our show where we catch up with past participants, volunteers, and other friends of the Hoop Shoot program. I'm Caden, and joining me today are some very special guests, our 2020 Getty Powell winners and their parents. So without further ado, we have Ellison Graham, sponsored by Great Falls, Montana, Lodge 214, here with her dad, Jeff. And from Claremore, Oklahoma, Lodge 1230, Caden Thompson and his mom, Amanda. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, McKenna. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks, guys, for being here and taking some time out of your day to join us in the show. And I have to start off, of course, with a huge congratulations to both Ellison and Caden. What a great job. Huge congrats on your national championship successes. You guys won both the Emma Brady Award, which is given to national finalists that score a perfect 25 out of 25, and the Getty Powell Award, which is given to the top scoring boy and girl national champion. And so I've just got to ask you both, how does it feel to be a national champion? We'll start with Caden.
Oh, it feels awesome. It's been a dream for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ellison, how does it feel for you?
It was awesome because you get to be in the Hall of Fame and we met some great people.
Yeah, awesome. And parents, what from your perspective, what was, the feeling, the emotion when you found out that they were the winners?
On my end, it was just so emotional. So many emotions going through, watching him practice day in and day out, and the hard work and the dedication that he has put into it. Through all of this, the sacrifices that he's made, it really paid off, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Oh, that's awesome. How about you, Jeff?
We were very grateful you guys were able to do it virtually and help these guys out. There's a lot of practice without kind of knowing what was going on. They put a lot of time and a lot of fights between us and the gym and our mom, and it was pretty cool that we got to do it at the Elks Club and watch the reveal with a lot of the Elks members and some families after our district track meet. So that was pretty special. Got to do it with a lot of good people. So thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are just so grateful that we were able to complete the season after such a strange and challenging year. Everybody was kind of, just trying their best, in trying to figure out how we could do this. And we originally wanted to host in person, an in-person conclusion, and it just wasn't going to be possible. So, we changed course completely and we went virtual. And Jeff, you touched a little bit on this in your answer, but how did you and your families, approach practice and sports and the hoop shoot, like during this time and, weird time? So that's my question. Like, how did you go about getting ready for the next thing if you didn't know what the next thing was? With the Thompsons, we'll stick with you guys.
It was kind of weird. We lost. We were getting ready. I didn't get to go to regionals. I was getting ready for a state championship basketball game, and so we kind of got canceled, and we kind of sat there all spring, not going on, my track athletes with nothing. And then once we got summer ball going last June, we just started working with her. Like my wife said, we're pretty lucky we get to the gym whenever we want. So, we shot over during the summer and, kind of without knowing, and, just kind of teach her to, work. We don't know what's going to happen, and work hard. If it does come, we want to be rolling. So then kind of during junior high season in November, she was with her sister in high school. We kind of get practice. And then we got word from you guys, she started getting a couple times a day. We'd go in the mornings, and but yeah, it was a lot of time, and I'm glad she stuck it out. There was times I think she was getting annoyed of us making her go, but after her getting there last year, the first year getting that taste, she was pretty excited. We knew she had a good shot at it. So to her credit, we were never really locked out from June 1st on, so we were pretty lucky, and probably some other kids didn't have that luxury. So it was a big benefit, and we're pretty thankful she actually put in the time to get up in the morning and shoot after basketball practice with me. So she spent a lot of time.
That's awesome. Yeah, lots of time in the gym. How about you guys, Caden and Amanda?
Well, we're a lot like Ellison and her family, coming from a family of teachers and a coach. So luckily we were the same way. We had access to the gym anytime we wanted. School was shut down, but yes, we were still able to go and shoot and practice and put in that time and hard work. And so we're so grateful for that opportunity.
I'm so glad that you guys were able to get in the gyms, and I'm sure it was a lot of time in emptier gyms than usual. At least that's what my experience has been. It's been an eerily quiet year, and as we know, the hoop shoot is notoriously quiet. And you guys experienced, I think probably for me the quietest environment ever, which was the 2019 national finals when you guys were both here in Chicago. And Caden and Ellison, you guys are both national finalists. Neither of you made it to the podium, but you were both national champions this year. So I'd like to hear a little bit about how you bounced back from the disappointment of not winning in the last, 2 years ago to this year and becoming those champions. So Ellison, you want to start us off?
Well, I was disappointed when I lost, but then we really have to do it again next year, so we just kept practicing. And it's I don't like shooting against having a bunch of people in the gym. I just like shooting because I had to wait super long, but you didn't have to wait long. That when you just stop virtually.
Okay, got it. So like the virtual shoot was a little bit of a different environment than the national championship in person. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that is very true. How about you, Caden?
I just used it as motivation to practice even harder because I was so close in 2019 and I got it done this time. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You were fourth in 2019, if I remember correctly, and that was like in a shootout, and it was a very dramatic conclusion. Yeah, it was such an intense group of competitors that year for everybody. And for you, Ellison, you shot 15 out of 25 in 2019, and then you shot 25 out of 25 this year, which is such an incredible improvement. And I want to hear a little bit from Jeff, how did Ellison, what did she do in the gym that really helped her to improve on that score?
I think, like you said, that first arm being there was kind of a little shocking to her, and I remember that when we got to shoot back in Indianapolis, going into that and a little nervous, and then, she didn't shoot great her first round. I think waiting, she thought about it, and, we were lucky to be able to go to a small gym with, the Scobie people to try to help out Soap and make it closer. So she got in that rhythm, and she'd been shooting good the previous 2 weeks, hitting them about 25 about every time, and then I think just shooting that 10 and only having to wait, she said that was a lot easier, and just had a few people there watching, the Elks Lodge members and grandparents, but. Yeah, we stuck it on the NHS network. She wasn't very excited, but we didn't tell her that. So that way, we had a lot of family that wanted to watch it, her other grandparents.
Yeah.
So we didn't tell her that because that would have made her nervous. But.
Exactly. Sometimes it's best to not know when something is happening that would make you nervous, and you perform better. I feel that way, and I definitely understand the pressure of the national finals, especially national finals in person, is very daunting. And you guys, to go through kind of two really interesting, daunting tasks, I think it's very impressive that you've done both of them and exceeded in both arenas, which is really, really cool. And now I'm kind of switching gears, and I kind of want to just hear from Caden and Ellison about, you've had multiple years in the hoop shoot. You kind of know the scene now. And I want to hear if you have any advice or anything that you would want to say to kids thinking about participating in the hoop shoot. We'll go to Caden first.
Yeah, work hard. Yeah, keep your head up. Don't give up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about the hours in the gym, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Ellison, how about you?
Well, you have to put dedication into your time. You can't skip practices and stuff. Otherwise, you won't do very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, keeping practice, keeping focused. I think those are all really important hoop shoot lessons. And then for Amanda and Jeff, for families thinking about getting involved or, thinking about entering into contests this fall when we come back to the hoop shoot, do you have any words of advice? Jeff, we'll start with you.
I think it's a great thing. Like Ellie said, you meet a lot of great people. I had people that I shot against, 20-some years ago texted me about her, that you met throughout the years. And then, one of the guys I shot against ended up being a college teammate with. So it's just go out and meet some people, we're really working our area, getting it spread out in the schools. We're getting more at our rural schools doing it and trying to expand it. And we've already, the Elks membership, like we were in Elks membership a couple of years ago. We were just so busy out here. But, that day, Glenn signed up about 4 or 5 of my buddies. We're trying to get things to grow. And, it's been a good way to reconnect with some people. And they do a lot of good things. We're redoing the parking lot and other stuff like that, air conditioning. But it's a good group to be involved with. And I just think, man, the more stuff you're in, the more people you meet, and it teaches those kids little things about nerves. I mean, if you can handle that stuff, I think any basketball game will be easier shooting in front of people at nationals. I think, Caden will be golden when it comes to the free throw line, in a couple of years. So it's just great life lessons. You meet some good people.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love that. And it does. It just teaches you so much. And the Elks are such a fantastic organization to be a part of. I agree. How about you, Amanda?
Yes, I would definitely encourage parents to get their children involved in the hoop shoot and with the Elks Lodge. It just to watch him grow over the years and the hard work that he's put into it, and how he handles his pressure when he is under that pressure, how he handles himself. It has really taught him a lot. And along with, just like what Jeff said, meeting people along the way. He has friends that he's met the first time he entered in the hoop shoot and made it, and so that he still is in contact with today. So I really encourage him the opportunity to go to new cities and states and get to visit. It's a really cool experience, and we're very grateful to be a part of it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love hearing stories like that where you've kept in touch with people, through the years, and the hoop shoot just has brought so many connections with people you would otherwise never have met. And I think that's such a cool experience and unique to the program for sure. So is there anything else that you guys would like to share with us today? Impart any knowledge before we sign off?
We'd like to thank John, our state director, Vern, our regional director, and the Glasgow people for putting together the gym, and then you for letting us do.
Yeah, McKenna, the work you've done is incredible. I don't know, you stayed so positive and reaching out to everybody, keeping people going and dealing with, I'm sure, annoying, emails and people asking 5 million questions. And as an AD, I can't imagine the work you did. So I hope people appreciate how much you did in the Elks. And you did phenomenal. This wouldn't have went without you. So we really want to thank you. And I know my wife thinks the same.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And it is such a team effort here. For everyone here at the ENF has just put so much, passion and love into the program, and all our volunteers. I agree. I cannot thank them enough for what they did to make this happen. So it's been amazing.
Yeah, we learned how to be flexible is the good thing. And you guys, hopefully we don't have to deal with this again, but it was a memorable year, and you guys did phenomenal. It was just, I don't know how you guys pulled it off. It was great. It took a lot of people, like you said. So, Vern drove all the way up to Glasgow from South Dakota just to come watch. And, we really appreciate that. And John traveled about 6 hours. And we're pretty lucky. The people we have in our region for the Elks are just phenomenal. And our locals, Les and Sue, they are great.
That's so great. Yeah, it really is such a team effort. And your regional director, Vern, drove all the way to Montana. And it's cool to hear those stories. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we do want to thank you, McKenna, and everybody in the Elks. You guys have ran this so smoothly, and it's been a wonderful program. Even everybody, to the rebounders, to the directors, to you, McKenna, everybody has been so wonderful, and thank you for making all of this happen, your hard work.
Yeah, thank you so much. And again, a huge shout out again to all of our volunteers. Could not have done it without you this year. It has been an incredibly difficult journey, and we did it. And we have our 2 amazing Getty Powell winners right here, which is so exciting. And that's our show for today. A huge thank you again for joining us. We will be back this fall with an all-new season of Hoop Shooting the Breeze, as well as a new season of the Hoop Shoot, and we are so excited. So if you liked the show, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, and let us know what you think in the comments. Until next time, best wishes, everybody. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.